No problem, for me no problem. Listen, we have one more fight, 21st December.
For sure.
We both put on a good fight, best we could do, and you know, his country's at war, so people are siding with the country at war, but make no mistake, I won that fight in my opinion, and I'll be back. I've got a rematch clause.
Immediately after the fight, you were asked in the ring who you thought won. You said you won, and the reason you thought the judges gave it to him because his country was at war. Do you regret saying that?
No, I don't regret anything. Why would I regret that?
So you really think they voted for him to
Listen,
win?
it was a close fight. Usyk got the raise, like he just said. He won the fight. Fair play to him. Don't make excuses. Man beat me on the night. Fair play. I believe I won the fight. That's my opinion. Just like if you had an opinion, he had an opinion, everybody had an opinion. But he got his hand raised and I congratulated him. It's on TV to see. I kissed his cross. I said, thank you very much.
And Happy New Year.
And Happy New Year, for sure. Do you know what I mean? So when we go again, we go again. That's it. There's no animosity. I don't hate Usyk. You know, he's a good God-fearing Christian family man. Why would I hate him? And he's made me millions of dollars. I love him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got no hate. You can't make hate between these two. You know, he's a boxer, I'm a boxer. You know, it was a great fight. Regardless of the decision, I've said this many, many times, he gets the W. Fantastic for him and his family. Well done. Congratulations. Like I said, God gave him the result. Fantastic. But regardless of that, even from my point of view, it was a great fight to watch for the fans. I'm sure that they were entertained. It had everything. It had me doing great things, him doing great things. It was a great fight. And that's why we get to do it again on December the 21st.
You said it was an easy fight until he landed a punch from the gods.
Yeah.
Why would you describe it as a punch from the gods?
Just he could have punched me with that punch a million times. It may not have had any effect. But, you know, he punched me with it and it had an effect and that was great. Great for him.
What do you remember about that left hand in round 9?
It was perfect. Tyson good at keeping.
Was keeping good.
Yeah, I was keeping good.
But you had your little chance to knock me out, didn't you? Couldn't do it, could you? Hit me with 10 shots in a row and couldn't do it.
You too have chance, brother. You too have chance. Yeah.
You couldn't even put me down after being on Bambi legs. You hit me 10 shots. 10 clean shots on the chin.
Okay,
no
okay,
canvas touch.
Yeah.
You're in the rematch.
Okay.
Like Tupac said, you hit me with your best shots and couldn't do all. You know what's coming for you. I'm going to you up, bitch.
In the build-up to the last fight, his father headbutted a member of the team. Blood coming down. We all remember that.
That was a perfect headbutt as well.
What's going to happen if somebody in his family does that to your team?
That ain't
going to happen. Let's not go there. That ain't going to happen.
This man's trying to stir shit up, ain't you?
It's a face-off,
I can see you're a DAZN man.
This
Calm down.
This fight doesn't even need that because it was such a great fight between two of the best heavyweights of the 21st century. The last fight was a magnificent fight and it will be the same again. Anybody who knows anything about boxing will be tuned in on the 21st to see this because this is going to be another great, magnificent fight.
You think it goes the distance like the first one did?
No, I think he's going to win it and I think he's going to stop him.
What do you think, Alexander?
You mean the result,
Yeah.
the outcome? Well, we've seen the first fight. That was, you know, a fortune for any boxing fan to see the fight of that magnitude. Two best boxers in the world fighting for the undisputed heavyweight championship.
First time this century.
Wow. And then to see them fighting again in a row, it's almost a miracle. Thing I want to mention is very important, that I want both guys to have a successful training camp. So they come ready, healthy, and wealthy. And let the best man win again.
Was your last training camp as good as it could have gone? I know you were dealing with the cut.
No,
you couldn't
it was.
spar.
I don't make any excuses. It was a fantastic training camp. Never once have I ever said I had any problems in camp because I didn't. I've heard a load of talking. I had a load of problems in camp, but I didn't have no problems. I had a fantastic training camp. He beat me fair and square. Give the man his props. I don't understand why people have got to have an excuse like, oh, well, I lost the fight because I didn't train great, or I lost the fight because the chef didn't cook me the right foods. He won the fight. That's it. That's the end of it. There's no more to say. There's no excuses. I had a fantastic training camp. I thought I did fantastic in the fight. He did fantastic, so he got his result. Fair play, end of. There's no more talking to be say, oh well, I did this wrong, I did that wrong. I did nothing wrong. I did everything good. So did he. He got the decision. A split decision. A cat's whisker, innit? If I would have got the decision, great. He got the decision, fantastic. There's not much to say, is there? You know, am I going to go and change everything in my camp because I lost a split decision? Hell no.
You seemed like you were fighting better going forward, but you chose to fight backwards a lot. Am
Yeah.
I seeing that wrong? Was that the strategy?
I chose to fight backwards, yeah.
But going into the fight, you're like, I'm going to have to chase him. He's going to be a rabbit.
Yeah.
But you were kind of the one going backwards. Why was that?
Because I'm a slick counterpunch boxer, as you can see. As you can ask by Usyk's jaw and eye bone. When I right uppercut, lead right uppercut was hitting him in the face. Boom!
What's the plan for the next one?
Same.
Same.
Same. I don't need to do anything more because it was close. So if I don't get knocked, I've 10-8 round in round 9, then I maybe win the fight. No? If I on the cards, yeah. So maybe if I just keep a little bit more focused, same again, pop, 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 pop. I'm not going to change anything because it wasn't a one-sided beatdown. It was a close fight. Could have went either way. I'm not complaining.
You want to keep the weight? You want to go up in weight?
No, I want to box like I did before.
Speed.
Going into the last fight, you were asked to send, did you have a message for Tyson Fury? And you said, just don't run from me. Do you feel like he ran from you in that fight?
No, I say not run. Don't be afraid. I will not leave you alone again.
And what does that even mean? Don't be afraid of a boxing match, please.
Yeah, it's a boxing match.
I've had many boxing matches before and not been afraid. I'm sure you have as well. You've had 300 amateur fights. You're not going to be afraid of a boxing match. So yeah, I don't really make much of that.
Do you think this fight will look a lot like the first fight did, or will it be different this time?
Because Tyson know what I do, I know what Tyson do, but it's will be a different fight.
Is he the best fighter you've been in the ring with?
I think yes. Listen, I much respect for all my opponent because it's boxing. It's a tough sport. It's a very dangerous sport. Listen, this man very famous of world. It's a big man. I'm small man. This is big man. But we have second fight. Listen, boxing, it's a not play. Boxing, it's a hard sport. Tough. When you back home after you fight, all my body talk me. Hey, Alex, please.
Don't do it again.
Yes. I say,
Frank, what do you think's on the line as far as legacy for these two fighters in the rematch? What does this fight mean?
Well, I think a lot of the journalists and what you read afterwards from people, they were saying that whoever won the fight was going to be the best heavyweight of the 21st century, the first unified champion. And they go up there with all the greats of the past. And I'm glad they've said that because at the moment, you've got, Alexander got the result. He won the split decision. Tyson wins it, then that's where that mantle goes, that he is the best of his generation.
No, Frank. There will be a rematch, a rubber match trilogy.
Well, fine. If there's
It's got to be.
But
if he wins one and I win one, I can't say I'm better, he can't say he's better. There has to be a third one.
I'm with you on that. But the point is, you asked about this fight, and that's this particular fight. That's how it be. And I look at Tyson. I looked at that first fight he had with Deontay Wilder, where he went in as an underdog. Why they made him that, I don't know, but they did. And I look at that last round, and he won that fight. But I look at that last round, but then I looked at the next fight and what he learnt from that fight and what he had to do. And that's what I like about Tyson. He's got a great boxing brain. He knows what he has to do. And, what Alexander is of course he's saying, in his mind, it'll be a different fight because they've shared 12 glorious rounds of boxing together. I mean, they know each other backwards. And they, in their minds, this is my opinion, not Tyson's brain, but in their mind, they'll know what they think are the strengths and what the weaknesses are. What can I improve on? What should I have done differently? What can I do this time? So, and they're smart guys. These two are smart boxers. They're not just two walk-forward fighters. They are thinking great fighters, and they've got big hearts. They've got everything about them is big. They're big men. They've got big hearts. They've got big boxing intellect, and they're in the biggest fight. This is the biggest fight. This is the fight for all of it, everything.
Tyson, your final words to Alexander. in this face-off.
And good luck in the training camp. Prepare good. And I hope you get through it all great and we have a great fight on the night.
Same, you too.
Yeah?
Yeah, dangerous, please. Аккуратней. Be cautious, please. Because was great fight.
This will be better?
Yeah. You can sign me?
Thank you.
They seem to be best friends all of a sudden, but that will certainly not be the case. December 21st, live from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, it's Usyk versus Fury.